Hello friends, how are you? Please subscribe my channel for daily new update. The mom of murder victim Brianna Ghey has said she'd like to meet with murderer Scarlett Jenkinson's family. A year on from tragedy, Esther Ghey appeared on ITV's Good Morning Britain and spoke about potentially meeting the parent of one of her daughter's murderers. She told Kate Garraway, "I don't blame the parents, and they have also been through something horrific." Brianna's killers, Scarlett Jenkinson and Eddie Ratcliffe, were jailed for life earlier this month at Manchester Crown Court. The killer teens, who had their anonymity lifted by a judge, lured Brianna to Colchith Linear Park in Warrington before brutally killing her after drawing up a detailed plot. During the court case, it was said that 16-year-old Jenkinson showed an interest in well-known serial killers and browsed content on the dark web before carrying out the horrific murder. Brianna's mum told the ITV breakfast show, "I know how difficult it is to be a parent in this day and age with social media, mobile phones and keeping track of what children are accessing." When asked about her willingness to meet the family of Scarlett Jenkinson, Esther confirmed it would happen on a private and personal basis, if it did happen. She said, "I'd like to meet Scarlett's mother because I'd like to know how the trial was for her." During the interview, Esther also thanked the Warrington community as hundreds of mourners gathered in the town centre at an emotional vigil for the transgender 16-year-old who was stabbed to death in February 2023. Esther said, "It was important to celebrate Brianna's life and who she was rather than what had happened to her." The mum of two added that, with the Crown Court trial behind them, the family are now focused on the future and creating a legacy for Brianna. She said that would take form in two ways, through having mindfulness introduced in schools across England for both students and teachers, as well as campaigning for online reforms and getting tighter control over the content children can access online. There are many ways to keep up with news in Liverpool, and our website is just one. Below you can find details about our premium app with a smooth interface and no adverts. You will also find links to our Breaking WhatsApp community, Facebook page, our in-depth daily post newsletter. Kate Garraway has revealed she was taken aback by an encounter with an Amazon delivery driver. The broadcaster returned to present Good Morning Britain today for the first time since her husband, Derek Draper, died. Kate presented the show alongside Ben Shepherd and told her co-host how she is still processing losing her husband. She said, "The other day, somebody called me a widow for the first time. It took my breath away. It was an Amazon delivery person. He said, 'I'm so sorry for your loss now that you're a widow.' You suddenly realize what everyone goes through and that every single moment is something new. We've all just got to get through it, and everybody has all sorts of things that they are facing. I really get what people feel about these things now." Ben supported her co-star as he said, "There are moments in grief that you aren't expecting, and then suddenly someone is being kind and it hits you." Kate revealed she was in tears as she returned to the show this morning. She said, "The makeup girls had me in tears this morning just by saying hello. Thank you to all of you at home as well. I know I mentioned it on Monday, but you have been incredible." Good Morning Britain hosts clashed with a Tory MP on today's show as he tried to defend Rishi Sunak's trans jibe. Mr. Sunak came under fire yesterday after he joked about the definition of a woman during a debate at Prime Minister's questions. The Prime Minister made the comments as Esther Ghey, the mum of murdered trans teenager Brianna Ghey, watched on from the public gallery. Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer slammed Mr. Sunak for the remark as he said, "Of all the weeks to say that. Shame. Parading as man of integrity when he's got absolutely no responsibility." Tory MP, Chris Philp, appeared on today's edition of GMB and tried to defend the Prime Minister's comment after he was grilled by hosts Ben Shepherd and Kate Garraway. Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer slammed Mr. Sunak for the remark as he said, "Of all the weeks to say that. Shame. Parading as man of integrity when he's got absolutely no responsibility." Tory MP, Chris Philp, appeared on today's edition of GMB and tried to defend the Prime Minister's comment after he was grilled by hosts Ben Shepherd and Kate Garraway. The Minister for Policing said, "I've listened to the clip very carefully. What he was doing in the first exchange was talking about a number of flip-flops and U-turns that Keir Starmer has executed in a whole number of different areas." However, the hosts were forced to step in and insisted the clip has already been played for viewers. Brianna Ghey's dad, Peter Spooner, slammed Mr. Sunak's comments and said they degrading and absolutely dehumanizing. Ben grilled Mr. Philp on why the Prime Minister has yet to apologize for the trans jibe as he said, "The question we're asking is once the Prime Minister has realized something he has said has offended her family and is considered disrespectful, why can't he just apologize for that specific thing?" He added, "Do you think politicians shouldn't apologize? Do you think it's a sign of weakness?" However, Mr. Philp continued to insist the Prime Minister didn't need to apologize as the comment was aimed at the Labour leader. He said, "You're just saying make an apology to get through a media day. You need to view these things quite carefully and in a balanced way." Ben stepped in at this point as he said, "But you could talk about how sensitive it is though, particularly in light of the guest that was going to be in Parliament that day." Mr. Philp added, "I do understand the point and that's why he made a warm tribute a few minutes later." Viewers following the exchange on social media platform X slammed Mr. Philp's response. A viewer named Gaz Smith said, "Painful to watch." Nick_unit added, "Chris Philp, another Tory MP, wheeled out on TV to make a pathetic attempt at defending Sunak. He acts like the public hasn't seen the clip. We all know it was disrespectful. Why not admit it?" As Wilco posted, "Absolutely disgraceful, thought Sunak was better than that but he's gone the same as previous Tory PMs, just trying to score points and poke jibes." Viewers following the exchange on social media platform X slammed Mr. Philp's response. A viewer named Gaz Smith said, "Painful to watch." Nick_unit added, "Chris Philp, another Tory MP, wheeled out on TV to make a pathetic attempt at defending Sunak. He acts like the public hasn't seen the clip. We all know it was disrespectful. Why not admit it?" As Wilco posted, "Absolutely disgraceful, thought Sunak was better than that but he's gone the same as previous Tory PMs, just trying to score points and poke jibes."